Hello, everyone. Welcome to Soul Power Wisdom Circle. On this channel, for those of you who are just tuning in, it is a new channel. This is a teaching channel. I will be teaching everything about the tarot. I'm going to start with the tarot, go through all the tarot cards one by one. I am also going to teach different meditation techniques, manifestation techniques, all things spiritual and woo. So I hope you join me on this journey. And yeah, let's get started with this video. Let me be a short one today. There'll be two more right after it. This one is about the Fool card. The Fool card is the first card in the Major Arcana. The Major Arcana, or Arcana, as some people might pronounce it, is the major events in the tarot. Okay, and there's a journey that the Fool goes through in this Major Arcana. So the Fool is the very beginning of the journey. Very, this person is, taking that leap of faith to see what's out there for them. It's the very, very beginning of the journey. They're setting out on this journey newly. They have this dog. They've got, they don't really have a plan, but they have some support. They've got friends around them, and that sort of thing. So they haven't thought anything through, don't have a master plan. They're just going to take that leap of faith and see what happens. That is the Fool. So I'm going to give you all a couple of examples now with the Fool card in terms of readings. So for example, if you get this Fool card in a love reading and you ask, and the question is, does Sam want a serious relationship, or will Sam commit? Well, the Fool is not a card of commitment. This person is wanting to just really see where this relationship can go. But the Fool is not someone who really has a plan. They haven't thought about the future. They're not thinking about that. They're living in the moment, and they're wanting to enjoy the connection in the moment. And it's just not someone who's thinking like, man, I want to settle down, I want to get married, I want to commit. So if I see this, I would have to say no. They want to start this new connection. They're curious about it, but they're not necessarily looking for commitment. They don't have any solid plans for the future. Okay. So I wouldn't say saying yes, totally this person wants to commit. However, if someone were to ask me, should I start this new relationship? Should I start this new business venture? Yes, take that leap of faith. So it depends, as you can see, on the context of the reading. It depends on the question and the context. The meanings can change slightly. So, and for those of you who are tarot readers or who have, read the tarot and even as a hobby or have studied the tarot, you'll know that the meanings change. The meanings change based on what you're reading about, based on what you're reading for. So, you will along the way develop your own meanings for some of these cards. And for those of you who don't know me, I have been reading tarot for 23, 24 years, and I can tell you that the meanings evolve, and you'll have your own meanings for different cards. The more you see the cards and the more you see things that happen around these particular cards, you will form your own meanings. So, so I'm going to kind of give you all brief meanings of the cards, what the card means in general, and also, in different situations, what it could mean. So we talked about love, we talked about, business. If you ask, for example, a question, what do I need to know about this company? Well, this is a new company. The Fool is a new company that just began, that, and stuff of that nature. So this is telling you it's a new company. Hasn't been around too long. Okay. And it could be risky investing if you want to know if you should invest in something, for example, or in a stock, and you get this Fool. It's saying it could be risky. The stock is still young. It's still new. There hasn't been too much progress. It could be risky to take, to invest in it. So there is another meaning of that card. So that's pretty much the Fool. Another way I want to teach you all, I like using the numerology. The Fool, in this case is 0. 0 is that place of manifestation. It's if you all have heard of there's that 0 energy, it's the place where we manifest, from where we're at balance, where we're neutral. Okay, and 0 is all about trying to manifest that neutral place. And that kind of applies with the Fool, because he's trying to manifest things. He doesn't know what he wants, doesn't have any solid plans, but he's trying to manifest different things in his life. He's just in a neutral place to see what can happen. So if that makes sense. So there's that colors, right? I mean, he's dressed like a Joker, and that would give you an indication. Okay, a Joker is not someone super serious, because a Fool is not someone who takes themselves seriously. They definitely have this playful nature about them. So just by what they're wearing, you can kind of go, okay, yeah, this is someone who's playful, and they throw caution to the wind. It's not someone who thinks things through. They act first and think later. So it can be disastrous in some instances. Okay, so with the color red, passion, they are very passionate. Green, they're very earthy people. Very, they can be very outdoorsy, down to earth. We've got the orange, they can feel very motivated. The black, is that black? I just have to take a look. Yes, black. Black is a color of like protection, but it can be a color of sort of negativity and stuff like that. So they do often, second guess themselves as well. So you can sort of read the tarot cards using the color, using colors. That's another way to read colors or symbols that you see around, so. But yeah, I'll leave this here. I'm not going to go into too much detail about this. I think that will suffice to help you all. If you have any questions about the Fool card, please feel free to put them in the comments below. I'll try to answer as many of them as I can. I may do maybe a video on some of them answering the questions. And yeah, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.